A poor man walked into a fancy restaurant holding his young daughter's hand. His clothes were worn and his face looked tired, but his eyes were full of pride and love. Her daughter was in her school dress because he had picked her up straight from school. They sat down at a table, drawing a few curious glances. A waiter approached them with a polite smile and asked what they would like to order. The father replied, "Please bring 1 plate of mac and cheese for my daughter." The waiter hesitated, then gently asked, "Nothing for you, sir?" The father smiled quietly. "No, thank you. This is her celebration. I promised my daughter that if she finished high school at the top of her class, I'd bring her here for her favorite meal. She worked day and night and she did it. Today we're here to celebrate her success." The waiter was moved. He walked over to the restaurant owner and said, "Sir, I have a small request. You can deduct it from my paycheck if you like. But the man sitting at that table, his daughter just topped the entire district. He doesn't have much, but today is her special day. Could we also serve him a meal?" The owner nodded with a warm smile. "Not only for him, bring food for both of them. Add a few extra portions and some dessert, and tell them the meal is on the house. Say this is our way of honoring her achievement. Tell them to take some food home, share it with their neighbors, and celebrate." The waiter returned to the table with multiple plates. The father looked startled. "I only ordered 1. I don't have money for all this," he said nervously. The waiter smiled. "Sir, no need to worry. This is a gift from us to your daughter and to you. You both deserve to celebrate." The father's eyes filled with tears and the daughter's face lit up with joy. That day, their hearts were full. It was a memory they would carry forever. Years later, time went on. The little girl grew up, studied hard, and by the grace of God and her own determination, became a senior government official, the head of administration in a large district. By a twist of fate, she was appointed to the same city where that restaurant still stood. One afternoon, she called the restaurant and said she'd be coming for lunch. The owner was honored and decorated the place for her arrival. Word spread quickly, and townspeople gathered to catch a glimpse of the newly appointed official. When she walked in, the owner didn't recognize her. She smiled and said, "Maybe you don't remember me. I came here years ago, wearing a school uniform, with my father. You gave us a meal to celebrate when I topped my exams." The owner's eyes widened. "Your kindness gave me more than food. It gave me hope. It made me dream bigger. It reminded me that where you come from doesn't define where you can go. Today I'm here to thank you and to throw a celebration for you, your staff, and this entire town." The staff stood in silence, touched beyond words. The restaurant owner and the waiter stood with folded hands, overwhelmed. "It's all God's grace," they said softly. Moral of the story: never look down on someone just because they're poor. Life doesn't stay the same forever. The one you ignore today might be the one you salute tomorrow. We're all created by the same God, and He sees everything. Your kindness to someone struggling isn't just an act of charity, it's a seed of blessing. So if you can't lift someone up, at least don't push them down. Because in God's eyes, how we treat the weakest among us reveals who we truly are. If you believe that everyone deserves respect, no matter if they're rich or poor, then comment, "Be kind to everyone," and share this story with your loved ones. Remember, your small act of kindness could mean the world to someone.